are you here so that your God can punish me for my previous sins? Elijah doesn't know what's going on. He takes the son, he goes upstairs, he lays him down in his bed, he asks God, what is this situation? He prays 3 times, and life goes back into the boy. And then Elijah brings the boy down to the mom, and the mother says, in verse 23, at the end of verse 23, Elijah says, see, your son is alive. Verse 24, then the woman said to Elijah, now I know that you are a man of God, and that the word of the Lord in your mouth is truth. You know what I see? In my mind, what I'm wanting to see in verse 24 is a third lesson for us all. And that is this. This lady is now converted. She's now a believer in Jehovah God, in Elisha's God. She's not going to be a pagan. And that third lesson is this. When you and I, as members of the Lord's church, obey God, God's going to be taking care of us. Maybe not like we think He ought to. From time to time we might question, but when we learn about stories like this, we begin to think, you know what, I'm just going to take it however He's going to deal with me, because He tells me He'll take care of me. So, we obey God. God takes care of us. And what God's doing is, He's going to use us to win people by Jesus to Him. God uses those of us who obey Him. He cares for us, and He is after the salvation of the souls of the world. So, there's the 3 lessons. I want to encourage all of us, be like Elijah. Obey God. Do you question? Okay, I wonder if Elijah didn't question some of this, but whether he did or not, it's not recorded. And what he always wound up doing was he went ahead and obeyed. That's what we need to do, obey. And in the meantime, watch God care for you. And then thirdly, God will use you somehow, someway. He wants to use you to win the lost to His Son, Jesus Christ. If there's anybody here today who wants to obey the gospel of Jesus Christ, be buried with Christ in baptism, we have an invitation song. Or if anybody would like to be asking for the prayers of the congregation, we've heard many who need prayers in the announcements. You may let us know this time after the invitation song is sung. Just let us know. Let's stand and sing the song that Brian has selected, brethren, just as I am. Let's stand.